All right. So I guess everybody deserves everybody deserves an explanation about.
How much do I owe you?
People keep asking me, am I serious about all this FBI stuff? And I'm like, yeah, I'm very serious. It actually happened. Everybody deserves an explanation about this.
Thank you.
Stuff about FBI agent Acme, who made me her officiate, who I fucked up, and I didn't ask her to marry me, you know, whatever. But anyway, so what that's about is okay, all right. So, what all that's about with the FBI broadcasting software we spread all over the planet? I guess people need to have some kind of explanation, right? Is that what it is? You know. Okay, so.
Are you okay?
We met on this social platform. She created this this broadcasting software where you can like DJ or you can podcast, or it was one of the first ones. And you could, you know, like you could play music, or you could podcast, or you could do anything with it. And she created it. And so she's also a graphic designer and a fashion designer. And so anyway, she made me her officiate, where I could conduct weddings and ceremonies and be an official as an acolyte, okay, and be over thousands and thousands of people who we called revenants. She didn't let me get too high up the ladder there, because she also had, you know, people called deviants and things like that. But you know, that, and I appreciated that, you know. Anyway, so anyway, I don't know, like falling in love with her, okay? But I'm a convicted felon, and she's a federal agent, so we weren't allowed to like coerce like that, you know what I mean? But we had a lot of fun online together, and one of I ended up taking that software of hers that she gave me, and she let me do it. It was not a problem. And I taught all kinds of people from all over the world how to use it. Across multiple platforms. For years. And like, okay, so anyway, when we would hang out, like she'd be all right, like okay, like say you're in a gaming software, you're creating a game or something. She'd be working on a rock, like a rock, okay, a stone, okay, and she would spend hours on that thing, and I'd just stand there next to her, and we would talk for hours and hours and hours. We did this all the time, you know, to build up the sim. You wouldn't believe the programming that she put into these things. I'm not talking about this. This is quartz, but anyway, while she's working on everything, she would spend hours programming and working on these things, and I'd just sit there next to her, and we'd do nothing but talk about everything. Everything. Her life, my life, you know, what's going on, you know, what I think about what she's doing, and where I think things should go, and it was beautiful. So, so we created our own special world together, and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then I ran with, you know, she had me managing and officiating everything on her property. And I ended up taking it across the world and teaching everyone else how to use it. And you know, I had to manage 3 different properties. I took it all the way to Italy. You know, I mean, there's so many countries. I'm not even going to start listing them. Everywhere, and so anyway, me and Agent Acme, Sesko, you know, like, I'd sit there next to her and I'd watch her work on a stone for hours and hours and hours, and give her advice about what I think should be done with it while she programmed it. Because she's an IT professional for the FBI. And this was all in her off time. Sometimes she'd play at work, but you know, it's her off time also. So, anyway, when her mom died, we all put so much money into her account that she got audited by the IRS. But then we had a big party, you know, after her accounts were unfrozen. And so, yeah,